Chris, an interesting press conference, a lively one. I feel like you enjoy these type of press conferences now.
I've always enjoyed a good press conference. Who doesn't? Yeah, things got a little bit personal up there, but it's okay. At the end of the day, words are words. The fists do the talking, and that's what we'll do in a couple of days' time. We'll throw them fists.
Certainly will. A lot of fans excited about this fight, and I can understand why a lot of people have it as a 50-50 matchup. No one expected this fight a year ago. No one saw this coming. Where has this come from?
Two fighters who are on great win streaks, who are at the same weight, who are in Britain, who don't like each other. The fight makes sense, and it's at a perfect time.
What do you make of him as a fighter? The big one, some will say, is lost, right? Munguia, Canelo, but the European level fights he's done very, very well in. What do you make of him as a fighter?
He's earned his stripes. I respect any man who's had the number of fights he's had and the number of wins he's had. But we are two completely different animals. I'm on a different level to this kid, and I'm going to show that.
You say you're going to saute him, right? Does that mean that you do what you normally do, which is start really fast and then start really just causing damage, or you're looking to get him out there as soon as you can?
It means I'm going to go in there and do whatever I want with him. He's a piece of meat for me to treat in any which way I see fit.
What do you make of the question about the styles? And be honest with this one, about the Roy Jones style and maybe being almost sometimes going through two different styles in there. Your old style and the Roy Jones style. Do you understand what people are saying when they say that?
No, I don't understand it. There's nothing to understand. The people that say that type of things don't know boxing. They're casuals, they're armchair critics. They don't know that you can have more than one style and implement different game plans and different tactics. It doesn't mean you're stuck. It means you are a fighter that is able to do different things, fight different ways, win in different styles.
Fantastic venue on Saturday, the AO Arena in Manchester. You said up the top there that you fought here before. You've had some big victories here. You've had a loss here. How excited are you to go back to the Manchester Arena?
I can't wait. I've always had a great time here. The fight fans in Manchester are, second to none. Very passionate. They really get into the spirit of things, and it's going to be a fun night.
Roy Jones back for this camp. Obviously, he wasn't going to use him for the CONOR BENN fight. What does he bring different, or what does he add to what you've already got?
Roy is, he's a conductor, the conductor of ceremonies. He just sticks everything together. The game plan, the strategy, the thought process. He just adds that little bit of extra sauce. And I love working with him.
So many big fights out there for you, Chris, this year. There's been talks about Gennady Golovkin, potentially Jamal Charlo, a fight that was going to happen a couple of years back. If you do get through this one, what's the ideal 2023 for Chris Eubank?
World titles and big names, I'd love to fight Golovkin in the summer, and then one of the plethora of names out there in the domestic and the world scene in the winter. There's so many names. There's so many huge fights out there the fans want to see. But the number one man that we want in the ring is Triple G. We want those belts.
Does CONOR BENN still come into your thinking for 2023?
If he doesn't get banned, yeah, it's a fight that it can't be ignored. It's huge. In the UK, it's the biggest fight. Aside from Fury Joshua, it's the biggest fight that can happen in Britain. Maybe even bigger than that now, after the scandal. So yes, that fight will always, of course, be of interest.
Would you still, though, do the coming down to 157, the rehydration? You wouldn't do that still, would you?
Absolutely not. He's lost all his privileges. He's lost all his, his bartering power. Everything's on my terms now. Yeah.
Prediction finally for Saturday?
It's going to be a fun fight. It's going to be a fight where, it's going to be vicious. And there will only be one winner, and you're speaking to him.
Good luck, Chris. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.